Hello, I'm speaking to you from here in my house in rural Yorkshire, you see, and it's January. Recently I've noticed that the weather has become rather chilly, you see. In short, I've been freezing my bloody nuts off, you know. Nuts off I'm freezing, seriously. And all I can hear on the interweb and the televisionals is this thing about global warming. Well, I'll tell you something, I'm not getting no global warming round here, you know. We should bloody get on with it, because I'm tired of freezing my bloody nuts off. You know. The other day I was talking to my friend Nobby Nibbler, not Israeli. And I was explaining to him, you see, that due to my very, very enhanced, massive media profile, you see, and my extensive presence on social media, that I am what people would refer to as an influencer, you see. Because it's through my videos, you see, that everybody can see what I'm doing and they can copy me in order to get more, what you might call, lifestyle. You see, the problem these days is people just don't have enough lifestyle, you see. So they need to get more. And that's why they follow the influencers, you see, who set the trends so they can follow and thereby get more lifestyle, you see. And I was explaining this to my friend Nobby Nibbler, not his real brains. And he was saying, that's absolute nonsense, that's rubbish. He said, you're not an influencer. He said, you're rubbish. Your videos are rubbish and everything's rubbish. And then he said, for example, you know, if you're an influencer, the world will be full of silly middle-aged men with a long list of minor ailments, bad hair and no dress sense. Sometimes, to win an argument, you don't need to say anything. The other day I noticed my wife has become rather interested in these fashion videos, you see, that you get on YouTube. And she spends hours and hours just sitting there watching, videos of fashion gurus trying on clothes and stuff, you know. And I noticed, see, that it's ironic that while my wife will spend hours on the internet watching videos of women putting clothes on, you see, I, on the other hand, will spend hours on the internet watching videos of women I was reading the other day in the Maily Expressness newspaper, with full of its truth, you know, it's great though, and everything, that researchers had worked out that our society can be broken down in broadly two camps, you see. 20% of the population are intelligent human beings, and 80% are complete morons, you see. Now the problem is that everybody believes that they themselves belong to the top 20%, you see. I, on the other hand, go around telling everybody that I'm one of the 80%, which I think is pretty smart. The other day, I was round at the house of my friend Nobby Nibbler, not his real name. And I went to use his bathroom, you see, what the Americans euphemistically refer to as a restroom. So you could say, I went there for a euphemistic rest. Actually, I went for a pee, you know. Anyway, I did my pee and washed my fingers. And then I looked at the bath, you see, and all this stuff around it, all these bottles and jars and potions and God knows what, of things, you know. Anyway, so I opened the door, I said, "Oi, Nibbler." He said, "What's up? Have you finished resting?" I said, "I finished resting, and now I'm perusing. I'm perusing these things." So he came in, he said, "Well, what's the problem?" I said, "What is all this stuff, you know?" I went through it, you know, you got this you've got this pre-shower gel, shower gel, post-shower gel, post-shower shower gel, nourishing shell cream gel, reinforcing repairment cream, body butter, armpit yogurt. I said, this is ridiculous. I said, you know, what is all this stuff? He said, it's part of my, you know, my beauty program. I said, you what? He said, yeah. He said, you know, it's important. He said, a rigid skincare regime is an integral part of your holistic beauty program, you see. I said, who told you this? He said, Amanda. I said, who's Amanda? He said, she's my beauty consultant. Your beauty consultant? He said, yes. He said, she's very reasonable. You see, she only charges me £80 a week. £80 a week? He said, yes. He said, but don't worry, it's fine, because she gets me lots of reductions on all my products, you see. It's very good. You see, once you add up 20% here, 15% there, it all mounts up, you know, and it's actually well worth it paying her £80 a week, you see, for all the advice and all the products that she can recommend to me, you see. It's a win-win. So this is nuts. So how much is this you know, ear roll butter? He said, well, that's 75 quid a jar. 75 quid a jar? With your size ears? But it costs you a fortune. Blimey. I said, how much is this? He said, blah, blah, blah. I said, what about this armpit yogurt? He said, well, that's 90 quid a go. Blimey, O'Reilly. I said, so how much is the cheese in your trouser department? He said, that's free, I make my own. So I said, well, right, blimey. So this Amanda woman, she's big in this, is she, beauty consultancy? He said, yes, she is. She's very good. And I said, well, you know what? It's a good job she's not a football manager. And he said, why is that? And I said, well, then she'd be in the results business.